Well, here I am. We're going to do a very rare Q&A. I haven't done one of these in about a year, if you guys remember. You know, where people ask the 4 questions or whatever, or make some sort of remarks or whatever. And this goes out to... Oh, what did this guy say? All right, hold on. Oh, I made a comment. Okay. I made a comment on this would be number 1. I made a comment on the photography of old post-mortem photographs. This is a website that, actually a YouTube thing that throws up all sorts of old photos of people that's died back turn of the century. And I said, it's a bit out there, a bit propped up for a photo. It happens to me too. I don't know. Throw darts at me. I said it in jest. And this guy called You Need Help. You Need Help. Says, I need help. I guess he didn't like me making in light of the photographs themselves. Back in the turn of the century, Mr. You Need Help, is that what they used to do? That's a normal thing. They would take pictures of their deceased loved ones. They would have them propped up in chairs or couches, whatever. And there'd be an apparatus that goes behind them that you can't see in the picture that actually holds them up or even makes them standing. I just made it in jest because of that's what some small minority, a group of people do even today. They would have their sons or mothers or whatever propped up. They had 2 guys that was propped up on a motorcycle. They had another guy sitting in his car. They had another guy sitting at a table with cards in his hands for their funerals. Okay, so, okay, Mr. You Need Help. Obviously, you need a sense of humor. So that goes to that guy. Comments. Number 2, comments on my ribbon rack from this guy that was saying, I was showing my ribbons, right? I was showing my ribbons, and this guy is saying, oh, yeah, don't put... This is a scab, by the way. I had some skin treatment. So my video on my army rack laughs at stolen valor. This would be number 2. I got 4,194 views. I got 92 thumbs up. And this guy named Julius Christopher Lagan 2 days ago says, you have the Lonzo Anti-Decision Campaign Medal. You have been in the Philippines. Okay, I've never heard of such a campaign medal. Lonzo Anti-Decision Campaign Medal. You have been in the Philippines. So I'm going to do a reply to this fucking wise guy, okay? This will be number 2. To add to my drone co-pilot badge with oak leaf cluster. If you're going to be a smartass, I might as well be a smartass too. So this goes out to Julius Christopher Lagan. It says we weren't able to do your reply, so we're going to say, okay, let's try it again. There you go. Okay, let's go to number 3, see what other smartass do. Oh, and this was reference to my great grand uncle. Okay, this goes to number 3. You guys are going to enjoy this one. My great grand uncle on my mother's side of the family, we're Italian and German. And this guy did a video called the Second Schweinfurt Raid, United States Air Force Black Thursday. One of my great granduncles, one of them, this is what my dad told me. Because my dad seemed to know more about this than I did. And my dad's kind of pretty smart. And since we're Italians, he also knew my mom's side, German side or something. Apparently, I don't know how we were related. My dad didn't really tell me why. But apparently, a great-granduncle was a flak gunner in Berlin. This is what I was told. And I put from 1942 to 1945, he was credited with 11 kills with the flak gun. He won the Iron Cross second class, a flak badge, and a silver wound badge. He was captured in 45, released in 1947, moved to the United States in 1952. This was the guy that moved to Rapid City, South Dakota. I told the grumpy old guy about this story, where he opened up a gas station just outside of Rapid City by the Indian reservation. So, and he employed Indians. And eventually, apparently some sort of racist son of a bitch burned the place down. So, a lot of these guys are being smartasses. They were making replies about, he's referring to 10 planes. Another guy says his grandfather flew a P-47. This guy was talking about his uncle being a pilot in the 95th Bomb Group, which is pretty cool. What's with all the sob stories? This guy right here was talking about sob stories. And this goes to Pyro Pulse. What's up with all the sob stories? We're talking about the Schweinfurt Raid. If you know men who have actually been in combat, the actual truth, they relished it and enjoyed killing, which is why they don't talk about. They miss that brotherhood and ability to absolutely fuck shit up. Returning to civilian life is boring. If you get PTSD, sure, but most don't. Most would be happy to take combat trophies, cutting off fingers, ears, taking bones, etc. If you beheading of corpses. Pose a picture they have just slain. And when you actually talk to these people and get them to talk, that's what they say. But you're naive. You never know the truth because they don't talk about it. Gee, I wonder why. You realize that they're all sociopaths. Oh, there you go. And this goes to reply to Mr. Pyro Pulse. I says, killing is the job, blah, blah, blah. This is what this guy's saying. So I replied, and I said, I did 2 tours myself, and I actually enjoyed it. So, and the war on terrorism, very few of my fellows didn't want to be there. I enjoy it, which is true. A lot of my guys, National Guard, did not enjoy being there, but I enjoyed it. But as for cutting off fingers and heads, I don't know. And I made a video about South Camp bullshit EIB course. There's more to the EIB and EFMPB than going out on road march. This guy says, I got my EFMB badge in South Camp in 86. The 12-mile wasn't a march. It was a course that lasted several days, including land nav, blah, blah, blah. And I said, in response to Mr. Doc Mac, glad your time in the Army was better than mine with the National Guard. I've done more road marches you could shake a stick at. They call it a road march. It's more like a 130-degree death march. We in the National Guards did things the wrong way than the Army way. Glad you was not there to see the soup sandwich. And I got a thumbs up for it. Someone gave it a like. Anyway, so there is your 4. I don't know, guys. I mean, if you think about it, that's just, I don't know. But I haven't done a Q&A in quite a long time. Well, actually, it's not even really a true Q&A. It's more like a response to some of the videos I've done. So I even left names. I left all that other good stuff. So maybe you guys might be able to glean something new from it. I don't know. And maybe if I get more responses and more questions or rude comments, I might take a chance and post it and see what happens. Well, this is Jeff. Not Jeff the Pharaoh no more, because there's another guy. Yeah, I feel like a dead rabbit myself. That's why the ears are droopy. Here, how about put them back up? Yeah. Nope. Okay, anyway, this is me going hooah.